Hello everybody and good evening. My name is Sora Darkchild and this is Ami Darkchild.
Hey.
And welcome back to Let's Replay Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. Since last time we just completed the first trial of the third game, Trials and Tribulations, with Mia being our defense lawyer, as Phoenix Wright was the defendant of a murder with a fellow classmate, which, of course, he really wasn't the murderer. It was his girlfriend, or so to speak, named Dahlia Hawthorne. And now we cut back to today, where things are about to pick up in episode 2, or rather 10, really, if you're putting all these cases together. The Stolen Turnabout.
The time is 1 a.m.
Detective, we made it! Phew, what a relief. Glad that Joel is still safe. Oh, you said it, pal. Must have taken our rock-solid security that... Would you mind opening that safe, please?
Huh.
Ah! We've been had!
What's an inside job?
Out front, guards! Turn on the search lights!
Probably not.
Better luck next time, gentlemen! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now.
Sailor Moon. Tuxedo come in from us?
We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Wrong series.
His name is now Tuxedo Come In from now on. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Writing call law offices. Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking out about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course.
Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls! You haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? Oh. Kirain Village. Isn't that...
That's right. Our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Haha! Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight?
The Treasure of Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and former mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then,
I've been the one who's been keeping the law offices afloat from behind the scenes.
Actually, that's just a cover of her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character.
Screw you, man. Hey! Who are you calling shady?
And this little girl is Pearl Faye. But I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Curing Village is the home of the mysterious curing channeling technique. And Maya is the daughter of the curing school of channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right.
Earth to Nick. How are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yeah, Mr. Nick. Can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibition.
Looks like I don't have a choice here. Might as well head on
Why
now.
does Maya look so evil? Like she's smirking in an evil manner. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor, Main Exhibit Hall.
Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Wow. Sugoi.
Yeah, you make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Dude!
Oh! They even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in May Fanner storeroom.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
On a family heirloom?
Say, Nick. The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright. I guess we should go down there and say hello.
October 11, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse.
Yep. This is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearl. I'll protect you. Oh. Mr. Wright. Ah! A monster! You were right.
Huh? Monster?
Good evening. It's good to see you again.
You! I know you!
Nice to see you too, little miss.
Ah! Hello.
She a friend of yours, Nick? How do you know her, Pearlie? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet ya.
Adrian Andrews has sure changed since the last time we met.
So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are usually stored here. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought I'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further.
Yeah, Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago.
You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job.
Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us...
No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful.
Phew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge expedition like this must be very tiring.
Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibit hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearlie? The finest museums.
Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
So, this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh?
Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well.
That sounds good. So, what's with that face she's making?
It's pensive. She's thoughtful.
Let's see. Meant to present that.
I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright.
So, that's why you arranged this exhibit?
I knew the Korean village is one of... I knew the Korean village was the hometown of your assistant, Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it, too.
But that's not exactly thanking me per se, is it?
Maybe. But who'd want to see the exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright?
I guess I can't argue with that one. Let's see.
Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right?
I know who's in this game. Yes. That's the statue of the woman who invented the Korean channel technique, Ami Faye. That statue was on loan from one of the training halls of the Frey branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. It's probably going to get stolen, or broken, or something.
What's that creepy looking thing in her hand?
Clearly. Don't ask me, how should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Korean Sisacho, a ceremonial sword.
Susacho?
Yeah, Sisacho.
I was wondering how you pronounce that.
It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aww, Fooey. I wanted to cut something.
What are you eyeing me for?
Oh, look. It's already 8. Have you all eaten yet?
Well, actually...
I've already made reservations at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy.
I'll have the kids' lunch.
Pearlie, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go forward and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner?
Okay. In that case, one kid's dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then?
After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the expedition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would have happened.
Hey, if it better, or this could be a really short game.
October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Right in Co. Law Offices.
Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on the clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask Demask.
Tuxedo, come in.
Mask Demask? According to the spokesperson, Lorley Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by the Phantom Thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lorley Taylor?
Well, Nick, what you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing that toilet.
Treasure? Lordy Taylor? You don't think?
Yes. Now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask Demask. Tuxedo, come in. Our most valuable treasure. The Korean sacred urn was stolen.
What? Oh boy.
October 12th, Lorley Taylor, main exhibition hall.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Huh. Bad guy, huh?
Hey! You can't poke around here, pal!
Oh, yes, we can.
Wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again! It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying that not again! Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that! Are there any other detectives? No! I should be asking you that! What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first! Why are you here
All right.
Alright, we got it. Well, why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it, right?
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah, good to see you too, I guess. Alright. What do you got for us, Detective?
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl, it's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the sacred urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask Demask.
I know about that, too. Detective,
Can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sort of kinda owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn has just been stolen.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse? Huh?
So who is guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy! It's all his fault! Oh, that the thief got away, pal!
That guy.
He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace? Detective?
So, why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that's impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Well, maybe he really is a good detective, as he says.
This detective is the guy.
Just you wait.
This detective is the guy. I'm calling it here.
We're making a note of that. Every time the thief sends out one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the
I
guy.
know it's an inside job.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues.
Sure he is.
So he's down in the basement at the warehouse, huh? Alrighty then. Hey, Detective Gonshu. About this Mask the Mask. Is he famous or something?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mass is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims.
Is he cutie, honey?
And underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lily Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling cards before he steals something.
Why?
Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Okay. So, what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
Why is there an SCP on that goddamn calling card?
What's this mark on the front?
It's an SCP.
That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them.
That's terrifying. They didn't mention that on the newsflash.
We're withholding that detail for the public for optional reasons. The only way we can tell a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always mental imitators.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess? And I guess that's it for him, so let's move on to the basement.
October 12th, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air-conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little boutique of chaos! Huh? What the heck does that mean?
I don't like you.
I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home.
You sound very much like the killer did.
Who are you?
Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What do you see?
Sorry! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade.
I think it's you, dude.
Am I wrong?
Yikes. That's scary. I didn't know that.
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why.
Stop talking in circles and answer me.
I am a traveler of both time and space, and swimmer of dreams. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. I am Atme. Look at me.
I don't want to look at you.
Ace detective.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Oh, hi?
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's Phoenix Wright. Ace attorney.
I'm AFA, a spirit medium.
And I'm, Pearl Faye. I'm the Mystic Maya's cousin and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
I'm going to think it's him until
Game?
I get,
Why
proof
does
that it's not.
the phrase "one short of a baker's dozen" come to mind with this guy?
That means he's crazy. I don't think he's crazy. I just think he's eccentric. People get them confused all the time.
So are you really as famous as they say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Mask the Mask's smart archenemy, the ace detective. Look at me.
I think you're the same freaking person.
At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large this grand city.
You gotta even know him.
Two embodies the nefarious forces of darkness.
One embodies.
One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic Cerberus of light. Cherubs of light.
But now I'm really lost. What's he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest lonesome larchery. I have even returned the target of his tyranny, the pendant of portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. Oh, I took it back from Mask the Mask.
I have to figure this out before the game is over.
With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
You're working with someone. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news. The Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Were you wearing it on your finger?
Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it is not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise.
I miss Edgeworth. Seeing this guy's smarmy attitude makes me miss Edgeworth. Oh, tell us about what you know about Master Mask. And keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in the most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here in Lordy Taylor? Naturally. Wherever the mask goes, you will find at me lying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? Like the mask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway?
I mean, he's got a Pinocchio nose, so he's lying about something.
But this time, I allowed him to escape with the...
You allowed him to escape?
A victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail.
Do it.
Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course. After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio.
Did I not just call him Pinocchio?
First, I received the request from my
Of my services.
for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Miss Masty Mask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Fucking suspicious.
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite righteous and
Rigorous.
thorough. That's Adrian for you.
God, if she's involved in this somehow, I'd be so pissed off. She's on such a good track
A
right
mere
now.
10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived, right?
Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in this warehouse. And waited for him alone.
Why alone, though? Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away.
Exactly. You didn't do your fucking job.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Corn sealed?
Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence.
I hate you.
To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. That my own original proverb.
It's stupid too, like you.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive.
The sword's gone!
It was right behind him when we were talking
Show
to
me.
him.
I didn't see it. Show me.
But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance.
What's the pink goop?
Nevertheless, the secret urn disappeared.
Oh, it is. It's bent on the floor, too.
But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
If you didn't let him go.
For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of
I
himself.
was about to say something exactly like if you didn't fuck up and catch that dude, he wouldn't be here.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible.
So paint got spilled. Can we look around the room, please?
We are.
Okay, so that, and that.
Sir lawyer, please refrain from crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints.
It's you, isn't it?
Only I, as detective at me, have an eye which educated enough to read the signs.
Could you explain why my sword is bent?
Could you translate that for me, Nick?
I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have to ask at me. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask de Mask. What do I do now?
Keep looking around. Do you have any top secret information? Stuff only a real crime buff would know?
I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say.
Let me look.
One sec. Master Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? quite impressive, but I would expect nothing from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information.
Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here.
Yes, indeed. I think he could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Well, Sir Lawyer? I've been told that you are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure.
That's right. We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do.
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to me office. My office is Earthly Delights. It's the Atme Detective Agency.
Office of Earthly Delights.
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute!
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Now we can examine.
Let me see that goddamn sword. Wow, this is awesome. What did Mrs. Andrews say this was called again?
Shiziko? It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or Shishito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
One hit 7 times. Fun. Pretty catchy, huh? They sell like hotcakes.
There's something about that bothers me.
Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearl.
This sword. Wasn't Mystic Amy holding it last night?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right.
Awesome, Pearl. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean
It was used to open...
last night someone used it somehow.
To open that box, probably.
Aha!
I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Master Mask with it. No, Maya. Like this.
Ouch! What the heck?
What do you think, Pearl?
I think it's even more bent than before now.
Oh man, my head! My hair!
Yeah, it was used to open the box. No?
That pathetic looking wooden box.
That's the box that had the sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
It worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya?
What's that supposed to mean?
There has always been on the stand in the winding way of Fey Minor.
Did we put that one back together? Okay. I thought so.
So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick.
She was gluing it back together during that case.
Right. And I was so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box too. Wrong button.
Yeah, look at that goop. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
I didn't do that!
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed this color. It's outrageous.
This paint has already dried up.
Then you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain.
Show me. Oh, okay. That's where the box was, you idiot. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. Well, if you look at the box, there's paint on the box.
And the statue of Mr. Gami is so cool.
I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey! It's right and cool! How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mr. Gami. Was this where it was last night?
No,
it
it was where
wasn't.
the paint is. Yup.
I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Great job, Pearl. I wouldn't expect anything from my ace cousin.
So the statue was moved on the night of the crime?
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see a lot of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there.
Hey, Pearl, do you know what this is? It's a computer.
A computer. Oh, I heard of those. It has such a cool IE name.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera.
Let's access it.
When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
Access it.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up.
Access it anyway. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. Thank you, Maya. We might even find a photo of Mask to Mask.
Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
Pause. Time out. What? You work on computers all day, and you don't know how to use this one? He's stupid when the plot calls for him to be stupid, and he's smart when the plot calls for him to be smart. He's like the goddamn ponies of Ponyville. He has selective plot-driven amnesia, and that drives me crazy, because he's used computers to pull up pictures before.
I had no idea you were so...
I'm using Pearl's voice for Maya. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
That's harder to do than pulling up the fucking pictures. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, huh, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night.
1 a.m.
Okay, as far as I know,
Oh,
I think that's all that we can do here.
wait, what yellow over there? What's that for?
Oh, that's just something random. It looks like a big part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is Burr.
Ha! Got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I bet you it does say hamburger.
I kinda doubt that.
Nah, it's aha, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti.
Why are you thinking about food? Oh, wait. that's normal for you.
I like food.
Anyway, it says burr, so there's no way it could say spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. Might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think?
Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Okay, I think that's...
Poke at that camera.
We already did.
Did we? I thought we poked at the computer. Yeah, we didn't poke at the camera.
It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door, or in the storeroom. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that goes in or out.
A security camera?
Yeah, go stand in front of the door and it'll snap your picture too, Pearly.
Miss Maya, do you think I should smile?
Nah, you're criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. She smiled.
Anyway, I think that's all we got for this area, so let's move to a different location now. I feel like I'm missing something.
Should we talk to him? Let's talk to him. Okay, never mind.
We already talked to him on everything. We examined the sword. We examined the computer, the statue, and the box. Did we miss something? Boy, we're sneezing a lot today. Oop.
Oh, yeah, we had to go talk to this jerk.
Oh, fudge.
October 12th. At me Detective Agency.
This is a detective agency? It looks more like a set of B-grade horror movie.
Okay, no, it looks like the set of a freaking,
Sherlock Holmes, yeah.
Hello? Is anyone here? Actually, I was gonna say amnesia.
It looks like nobody's home.
What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that frame picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya! Guess we'll have to try to come back later.
I want to examine it.
Examine.
Yeah. Examine everything.
The desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment.
Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen.
No, not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen.
Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess.
If by alternative theories you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me.
Probably is. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet.
I think I prefer something a bit more dignified.
Hey, Nick. What's this thing here?
It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music.
You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say?
Forget it. You never pay up when you lose.
Look at that fireplace. Wow. It's a huge hearth.
That's a fireplace.
No. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on your narrow-minded curricular assumptions, Nick.
That's the same thing you say for when we're doing a step ladder and a regular ladder. Right. Sorry.
But no, really. That part is known as the hearth, and that part down there is known as the hearth. Inside is the fireplace.
That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books.
My Life as an Ace Detective. Unabridged edition by Luke Atme. Ace Detective.
Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies.
Would you look at that? Little Luke Atme doll at the helm. Kawaii.
There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them.
This one says Atme virus. Huh. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh?
It's getting kind of irritating, actually. And I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything.
What about the boxes?
No clues here.
Okay, yeah, you can leave now.
Let's double check everything in the basement. Yes, we checked all that. Check that. Pretty much checked everything, so what am I missing? Oh,
Yeah.
I think I might know where we're supposed to go now. It says origami?
Should say origami? No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organized. You just can't see the last two letters.
Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh?
Okay, I think I know where we're supposed to go now.
Home?
Yeah, back to the office. Okay. No, we can't. Let's see.
Present blasting to him, yeah.
What about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night, and my brain's not really working right.
Somehow I don't think sleep would really fix your problem.
Hey, keep it down. He might have really good hearing for all we know, and might get mad if he heard. I can hear everything you're saying, pal. Okay. I'm rechecking everything. Refresh my memory a little. What's the secret urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Korean village, that's all. Look, it's right here on the poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely the soul of mystic Faye, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearl? Yeah. That's right, I certainly did not break it and glue it back together at all. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearl?
We know. And if you paid attention to the series, you guys would know too.
You see? There are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
That's right. Refresher memory course time! 1 year ago, there was a murder in Kareem Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it's turned out to be an important clue in that case.
That was the case that sent her aunt to jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I didn't see how.
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you know.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it up to us? Go find the bad guy who did this.
Yeah. And get the sacred urn back.
But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer.
This had nothing to do with that. You're a real gentleman. You would find your beloved Mystic Maya.
Oh man. And there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So, what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask, mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask, demask. Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
One year ago, a murder happened in Kurain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick? What, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell her I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She said she secretly fixed it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, it's not so good at arts and crafts and spelling either.
Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later.
Can't believe it myself.
Alright.
There you go. Hey, Nick. Your cell phone's ringing.
Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh, it's me, Gumshoe! Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, Al. I finally beat him. I beat the ace detective. Finally, the underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yup. I finally caught him! Lock, stock, and barrel! There's no escape for him! You caught him? Are you saying...
You captured Nasty Mask?
Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I'm still got him.
It's not really him. It's not really
Nasty
freaking him.
Mask
It's not really
surrendered?
him. It's not really him. Oh my god, it's not really him.
That's great. So, when can we come and pick up the urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime?
No.
The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask to mask,
It's
that
not
is.
really him. No, this is... What? He wants to talk to Nick? Was he set up?
I'll be waiting for you, pal.
He's gonna
So
say-
get over here soon.
He's gonna say he was set up and it was actually the other guy.
Detention center, huh? Well, we got no other choice but to head there. Through the office, of course. And I have to learn how to speak soft-spoken for this character. Hey, pal! Welcome to the detention center! You're sure in a happy mood today, aren't you? Yup! After all, we got Master...
Right, but, where's my urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim, in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we're the victims.
Well, I guess so, in a way.
He stole our motherfucking urn! I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person's causes. We're always murder cases.
Excuse me.
But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back.
Please, don't just ignore me.
You were fucking set up. There's no way you're master masked. Who are you?
I'm Master Mask, okay?
Lies. Lies and slander! Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly?
I'm Ron Delight,
Get out.
the famous Master Mask.
Get out.
I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Alright, we better ask this guy.
You are not Maskedy Mask. You are taking the fall for somebody else.
So, you're the Master Mask guy?
Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no.
You're infuriating.
What's wrong?
Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say
That's
is
the definition
that
of-
it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled musky, the mask. It's actually mask, D-musky.
What's with this guy?
Well, he's a timid little weakling. We know that much.
Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity.
And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up?
Well, you see, it's because, well,
I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn?
I have a little favor to ask.
Yes? What is it?
Could you go and take to Denise? Talk to Desi?
Desi.
So, who is this Desi person?
Please don't talk about my wife like that!
I guess she must be his wife.
I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have
Your
you
wife is the
all
mask.
the way. Do you think you can... Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout?
Hideout?
You're not the mask, though.
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Naturally, I mean to say my secret base.
What a hideout is.
Secret base?
Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Penelope, third floor.
Let's go have a look, Nick. Master Mask's hideout.
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout.
Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it?
I'm sorry. I'll give it back. I really were. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part.
Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little?
Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking my normal voice. So I can't.
Mr. Damask, about the urn.
Oh, yes, right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me.
Just enough already. Just tell us straight.
Please don't yell at me.
You're not the mask.
I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it.
What?
You lost it?
I do not think
What
you had
did you
to begin
just
with.
say? Did you say you lost it?
Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it.
Could you make your mind up, please? What do you mean?
Well, I lost it. Like I said, things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag,
What? You forgot our secret urn on a train.
Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that?
No, I was just speaking hypothetically. That's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where.
Because you never had it to begin with, because you're not the mouse.
This guy's story is more surreal than Dolly painting. Than a Dolly painting.
Are you really sure this creep is mask to mask?
Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Well, let's go pay a visit to his place.
Tower 12, mask to mask's hideout.
Wow. Check this place out.
No doubt about it. This is mask to mask's hideout, alright.
Who is it? Oh wait, that's the girl.
Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people?
Are you Desi the Light?
Get the fuck out. That's right. I'm Desiree. Haha. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak to you?
I'm Maya Faye and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? Can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome.
Did she really call me Nicky boy? About your husband.
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
A bit?
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you owned the urn and that you were doing some shady trading at lofts now.
Remind me not to watch that channel's news program.
After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned.
I see.
My Ronnie. He has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He keeps insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it were even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie even do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know...
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity?
Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yeah, I'm my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways.
Other ways?
Yeah, money. Ronnie's incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. Shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ronnie's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife.
So where does Mr. Delay get all his money from? Ronnie's a security guard. Put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yeah. I always do my best flying at night.
Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
Yeah. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Sounds like she got an airtight alibi.
Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at the time of the night. When I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So basically, he's got no alibi. Now, what's that envelope on the desk?
Hey, Nick. Look at the top of the chair.
It looks like an envelope. And a letter.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's read it.
Maya, you know we shouldn't do that.
What are you talking about? The letter could be an important clue.
No way, you can't just go reading a private letter just because you feel like it.
It's not because I feel like it. It could be important. You know?
If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. So what do you know about this?
No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret. Don't you remember? But he's got it on his balloon.
Oh, oops, sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was worse giveaway than what I said.
When I hear the words top secret, just puts my interest like nothing else.
Okay, profiles. Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask de Mask?
Mask to mask, of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yup, wait, what?
Biggest fan?
Yeah, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Wait a minute, did you say delusional?
Yeah, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask. What? What are you talking about?
So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask?
What are you talking about? He's not.
Huh? But wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout.
No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie's so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures, but Mask to Mask is a bad guy.
So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true?
Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
Well, I suppose so. Is that part of the spacesuit costume that Miss Oldbag was wearing?
I think so.
At the
Yes.
at the end of the second game?
And there's what's his face's hair. And then there's the other dude's hair. And why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
She has a point.
He did.
Miss Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask to Mask at all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know it may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie, I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me?
A letter?
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. We can't give him that letter. We're not allowed to give him that letter.
That's it for here, so... back to the detention center, I guess. Oh, that's right. Here. This is from your wife.
Oh, from Desi? Thank you.
Actually, more like taken.
My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
He's clutching onto that letter so hard the ink is going to squeeze out.
You look so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Mr. Lawyer?
Yes?
In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? You're the victims in this case, right? Victims of the master guy.
Well, yeah, according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it, right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be trying to protect her husband.
Well, that's true. Actually, no, it's not actually. It's hard to say. Oh no, I'm spreading. It's spreading.
Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return.
What should I do?
Sure, let's take it.
Yeah, let's take it. I don't think you're allowed to refuse anyway.
Try.
Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you.
Really? You will?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls.
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you. Pearl, wait.
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here, and we'll continue this investigation next time in Let's Replay Ace Attorney Trilogy. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment if you want. Ring the bell to be notified when our next video comes out. We do new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and occasionally Saturday and Sundays. Till the next part, this is Sora Darkchild signing off. Have a good night, folks.